Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. So I have pre-primed this 14 by 14 inch canvas with mead and black paint. I have some acetate cards that are different sizes, and I'm going to do a freestyle swipe with some colored cell activators by putting some, no cat hairs, by putting some paint down in colors that I like, and maybe shapes too. Who knows? I haven't fully thought out this plan. That was Fandango. This is Frozen. They're both Prizm pours. And I just got called to triple sec. I was about to use sparkling aqua. Let's see if I still want some. Let's do the triple sec first. We can try a little bit, it won't hurt anything. If it'll come out. Quite like that, actually. Now I'm inclined to just get these colors out of here because I don't have a lot of room to play with, and go on to the next set, which at this point could be some of the new colors that I've just mixed up. Purely Pigments Groovy Guava. By the way, if you're watching this and Colourarte hasn't reached October 31st, it's probably not too late to check and see what's left there. Groovy Guava, here we come. I want some red with that, and I pulled out some Big Apple, which seems like a really strange thing to me to want to use there, but I'm going to mix it with some pink Carnation. And what did I do with my African Violet that I made sure I pulled out? There it is. I got it. Yay. I made sure to pull it out. I looked at the top and it looked like it was open. That's my excuse. Well, maybe it's time for deep amethyst or something similar to. Let's just use this Snapdragon Don't want to drop any more paint chips. I heard that one fall. And I'm listening to what's calling to me, and it's either Royal Sapphire or some of this vibrant aqua that's a Prizm pour. The Snapdragon is a primary element. There's a really large chunk of something just fell right in there. Really large. So before I'm done, I'm going to hit it with some Whispering Wisteria. It's an Egyptian coin. I've never done this configuration, this setup. This is Egyptian. This is Saffron. Both Prizm pours. This is Orange Crush. And it's time to make some more of that. I might have just enough pouring medium to do that too. I'm going to use some of the yellow I just made up, which was Gone Bananas and some fiery orange. I want one more color. I can't help it. It's either Dancing Fuchsia. Yeah, it's Dancing Fuchsia. Purely Pigment. I changed my mind though. I've got Tickled Pink. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Best to get on with things, I guess. I don't know if you can see that, but it just spewed all over my canvas, so I've got little pink stars, which is what I'm going to think of them as. Alright, so first I'm going to use my Atelier Cobalt Turquoise. And I might grab Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Actually, I'll just use one of my rubber brushes to take the leftover paint off. Not much on wasting paint. I do usually keep a scrape dish handy, and I probably should use one right now. Wipe off my brush in case I want it again. And I mixed up some gold. I don't think it's time for that yet. I'm going to go for the turquoise again. Kind of wish I'd done some dark purple, but that's okay. I could probably do some orange and be happy about it though. I have orange. I have Atelier Red Orange. I'll wipe off my card again. I should have found my playing cards. They're around here somewhere, but I'm not sure what I did with them. There must be a whole bunch of new ones though. Let's just take a break and grab a playing card. I can figure out how to open the box. Never mind. Okay, so red orange, or yeah, it's red orange. I think what I'm going to do is use one of my little acetate tools. And maybe wipe that off down here. I want to use some black in here, I think. So I've got a big card. Make sure it's not too rough on that side. Just made up fresh cell activator with Australian Floetrol today. So it's how I like it. It's nice and thick. My mix is usually 50-50. I'm not sure how to do this. Grab my spare paint. I'm over here scraping it off. Hoping I can get away with that. I don't know what made me do that. Just looked like fun, that's all. So I'm going to wipe that off again. Use my residuals any way I see fit. Although this is kind of bugging me. I want something else there. Let's go back to the Tickled Pink. And some more. Maybe I can use the gold cell activator. Let's try it. I can knock the rest of that paint right off. and wipe the tool off. Kind of inclined to take that cell activator, shuffle it right down. Now I've got a big silicone spatula, brush, whatever you want to call it. And although I wanted purple, I'm going to use the Dancing Fuchsia. And I'm wondering if maybe I want a little bit more color here. Throw some Whispering Wisteria in there. I've got the Vibrant Aqua that I just used. Or did I? I can't remember. Alright, I'm going for it. Where'd it go? There we go. I'm going to do it again. Got some cool cells, got some weird stuff hanging out in there that I need to use my tweezers on. Where did I just see that? There it is. Hopefully that'll heal itself. I'm going to put a whole bunch of that right there. Take my residuals again. Alright, how am I feeling about that? I don't know. I can certainly use my residuals for whatever I feel like it. Now I guess it's time to improvise. Some orange crush in again. Gotta get rid of that paint. I don't know how that's going to dry at all. Still wishing I'd done the purple cell activator. Just playing it by ear. thinking Dancing Fuchsia. Actually, I'm thinking use my little nail art tool. Or my brush. It's getting more interesting, but it's going to take more time than I anticipated. And the colors will change. I want something in there. Okay, so I'm thinking I like this turquoise here and I want some more. And I sort of think it's going to be Mystique, which is a primary element, which is also not coming out very easily. And I want a different brush. I think I have the perfect one right over here. And I'm either going to use gold or Dancing Fuchsia. And I want to risk the Dancing Fuchsia. I think that worked out okay. I like it. I've got some spare paint again, and I want to use it. So I have one more place I want to put some paint down, and maybe I should, and maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. And that's, I wanted the gold, so I need to use what's left of my orange crush. Let's use some Groovy Guava. Still not dark enough. Pink Carnation. That does it. That's what I wanted. Now I could use the turquoise, but what I want to use is the gold, so I'm going to use the gold. And on the day I make this is probably the best day to use it, because that's the only day it seems to stay thick. I got a lot of paint left. No plan, just making it up as I go along. I figure once I do things I like, then I can repeat them if I'm lucky. Grab the triple sec. Alright, whatever it is, it's done. We'll give it a little bit of a torch. Make sure there's no bubbles. I see some bubbles. Thank you for joining me. Please share a thumbs up and subscribe. Choose all when you click the bell if you're going to help me out. If you're interested in a certain method, I have a wide assortment of playlists sharing different methods. Please watch as much of my video as possible to positively affect the algorithm. easpbgallery@gmail.com is my email address to inquire about a private class or the purchase of artwork. Please feel free to ask questions. They're always welcome. My channel survives with the assistance of channel memberships and PayPal donations, and I want to send a huge thank you out to all my supporters.